Glass is all around us. We see through it every single day. We often do not even notice it. It is like an invisible helper. But glass is incredibly important. It plays a huge role in our lives. Think about your morning. You likely used glass many times without even realizing its true significance. Look around your home, you will find glass in many places. Windows let sunlight stream in. They connect us to the outside world. Light bulbs have glass shells. They fill our rooms with light. Mirrors show us our reflections. Drinking glasses hold our water and juice. Even your oven door has a glass panel. The story of glass begins with simple things. These are its fundamental raw materials. They are not complex man-made chemicals. Instead, they come directly from the earth. These humble ingredients are the starting point for creating something truly amazing. Something clear, strong, and very useful. Nature provides the basic building blocks. The recipe for glass is surprisingly basic, yet the result is anything but. The most important ingredient is silica sand. This is not the sand you find on every beach. It must be a very specific type of sand, one that is very pure and fine. Quartz sand is often the choice. It contains a high percentage of silica. Silica is silicon dioxide, a common compound. This sand gives glass its main structure. It forms the backbone of the final product. It's the heart of what makes glass, glass. Next on the ingredient list is soda ash. Its chemical name is sodium carbonate. Soda ash plays a crucial role too. Making glass requires incredible heat, a truly immense amount of thermal energy. The carefully measured raw materials, the mix, sand, soda ash, and limestone are combined. Then, they begin their journey into a furnace. This is not just any oven, it is a massive industrial furnace. It is the fiery heart of the glass factory, a place of intense, transformative power, where solids will soon become liquid. The temperatures inside the furnace are extreme. They can reach around 1700 degrees Celsius. That is over 3000 degrees Fahrenheit. Much, much hotter than your kitchen oven. Hotter even than the lava from a volcano. This intense heat is absolutely necessary. It is what causes the materials to change, to break their solid bonds, and to merge into something new, a completely different state of matter. Inside this inferno, the magic happens. The silica sand, the soda ash, and the limestone. They begin to melt and flow together. The molten glass is incredibly hot. It is a glowing liquid mass, but it is not quite perfect yet. It often contains tiny imperfections. One common issue is the presence of bubbles, small pockets of gas trapped within the liquid. These bubbles can make the final glass weak. They can also spoil its appearance, making it look cloudy or flawed, so they must be removed carefully. The glass needs a process called refining. Refining means getting rid of those bubbles, and also removing any undissolved particles, perhaps tiny bits of unmelted sand, or other impurities that might remain. To achieve this, the molten glass often rests. It is held at a high temperature for a time. This stage is sometimes called fining. It allows the imperfections to separate out. Patience is key in this crucial step. Sometimes special chemicals are added. These are called fining agents. They help the small bubbles to combine. Section 5. Shaping the see-through, forming techniques. Now comes one of the most exciting parts of glass production. This is where the molten glass gets its shape, transforming from a hot, viscous liquid into a solid form. The formless liquid becomes a solid object, taking on the desired shape and structure. There are many different ways to do this, each with its own unique process and equipment. The specific method chosen depends entirely on what the final glass product will be, as different products require different techniques. Will it be a flat sheet for a window, providing clarity and protection, or a curved bottle for a drink designed to hold liquids securely, or perhaps an intricate piece of art showcasing the beauty and versatility of glass? Each requires a specialized technique honed over years of practice and innovation. For producing large, flat sheets of glass, the kind used for windows and building facades, the float glass process is the modern standard, revolutionizing the industry. It is a truly ingenious invention, allowing for the mass production of high-quality glass. Molten glass is poured carefully onto a large, shallow bath of molten tin, creating a smooth, even surface. Because glass is lighter than tin, it floats on the surface, spreading out evenly and consistently. It becomes incredibly flat and uniformly thick, perfect for various applications. Amazingly smooth, without any polishing needed thanks to the precision of the process. For items like bottles, jars, and other containers, A technique called mold blowing is very common and highly effective. A carefully measured gob or blob of molten glass is placed into a specially shaped metal mold ready to be formed. Then, compressed air is blown into the gob, expanding it to fill the mold and take on its final shape. Section 6. The slow cool down, annealing for strength. The glass now has its intended shape. It might be a flat sheet, a bottle, or a vase, but it is still extremely hot and it is in a very delicate state. If this hot glass is allowed to cool too quickly, it will almost certainly break or shatter. Internal stresses will build up within it as the outside cools faster than the inside. The resulting glass would be weak and dangerously fragile, prone to cracking. To prevent this, the glass must cool down slowly, in a very controlled and gradual manner. This crucial process is called annealing. The newly formed glass items are moved into a special type of long oven. This oven is known as a layer. The layer is designed to manage temperature with extreme precision along its length. It controls the cooling rate very carefully. This is a hidden but vital step. Inside the annealing layer, the temperature is slowly and steadily lowered. Section 7. The final polish cutting, coating, and finishing. The glass has cooled down safely, reaching a stable state. It is now strong and stable thanks to the meticulous annealing process. But its journey is not always quite over. There are still a few more steps to ensure perfection. It often needs a few more final touches to meet the highest standards. These finishing processes make it perfectly ready for its specific application or for us to use in our daily lives. The transformation is almost complete now, but attention to detail is crucial. Just a few more steps to perfection, ensuring every piece meets the required specifications. These details can make a big difference in how the glass looks and performs, impacting its final use. Cutting is a very common finishing step, especially for flat glass made by the float process, which is widely used. Large sheets of float glass, often meters long, are precisely cut into smaller, manageable pieces ready for further use. These will become windows, doors, or tabletops, serving various purposes in construction and design. Specialized tools, often with diamond or carbide wheels, are used to score the surface of the glass with precision. Then the glass can be snapped cleanly along the scored line with remarkable accuracy, ensuring a perfect cut. Precision here is incredibly important for a good fit, ensuring the glass pieces fit perfectly in their intended frames. Sometimes glass receives a special coating to enhance its properties. This involves applying very thin layers of metals or specific chemical compounds onto the surface of the finished glass, adding unique features like UV protection or increased durability. Section 8. From grains to grandeur, the marvel of glass. Let's pause and think about this journey, a journey that transforms the mundane into the magnificent. It starts with simple, common sand, combined with soda ash and limestone, materials that are abundant and often overlooked. These are ordinary, humble materials from the earth, yet they hold the potential for something extraordinary. Through a remarkable process, these raw elements transform into something truly extraordinary and vital to our daily lives. Something clear, often invisible, yet so strong and incredibly beautiful in its many forms, from the simplest pane to the most intricate sculpture. It really is a kind of everyday magic, a transformation that seems almost alchemical. This process is a testament to human ingenuity over centuries, evolving from ancient techniques to modern innovations. We have followed the path of its creation, witnessing each meticulous step, from the careful selection of raw materials chosen for their purity and quality, to the intense, roaring heat of the furnace, where these solids surrender to become a liquid glow. In this fiery crucible, the transformation begins. As the materials melt and merge, we saw the careful refining process, removing bubbles and achieving purity, ensuring the glass is flawless. Then the clever shaping methods, float process, molding, and artistic blowing, each adding its own touch of magic. These techniques, both ancient and modern, shape the glass into its final form, followed by the patient, slow cooling of annealing, which strengthens the glass and ensures its durability. And finally, the precise finishing touches, polishing and inspecting to ensure perfection. Glass is a material of astounding versatility, used in countless ways across various industries. Consider its presence in your own life in ways you might not even notice, from the simple drinking glass on your table holding your morning orange juice, to the sophisticated screen you might be reading this on, a marvel of modern technology. This screen is a window into a world of information, connecting you to the vast digital universe. It serves as a portal, bringing the world to your fingertips, to the expansive windows in your home or office that frame your view of the outside world, offering a glimpse of nature, the cityscape, or the changing weather. Glass serves countless purposes, big and small, in ways that are both practical and beautiful.